The morning air over the palace felt different, unfamiliar. Guards stood at new posts, and the gates opened and closed with a hurried rhythm. A sense of urgency buzzed through the courtyards. The queen felt it the instant she stepped into the light. Time, once her quiet ally, was now a foe. Eyes followed her more openly, and decisions felt like carefully laid traps. She knew that any delay would only make things worse, so she made a small yet unmistakable move. She changed the day's order. A public appearance was moved up. A crucial meeting was called sooner than planned. It wasn't dramatic, but the message was crystal clear. I am ready. Across the courtyard, a young slave found himself in the wrong place at just the right time. A task was reassigned. His path altered. Suddenly, he was standing before people who had never noticed him before, and now they noticed him far too closely. The moment demanded a response, not a confession. He took a steadying breath and chose his words with care. I will see it done, he said, his voice respectful but firm. Courage didn't need to shout. It simply had to stand its ground. Nearby, the prince stopped watching from the shadows. He had listened long enough to assumptions being paraded as truth. When one voice repeated a lie with too much confidence, he interrupted calmly, politely, but with absolute authority. Or, he said lightly, we could be wrong. The courtyard fell silent. Heads turned. The prince met their surprised gazes without offering any further explanation. For the first time, doubt had found its champion. Inside the great hall, the king's patience had finally reached its limit. He didn't raise his voice. He simply shortened the day. Patrols were doubled. Movements were restricted. The entire schedule was rewritten before noon. The palace felt the shift immediately, like a drumbeat changing tempo mid-march. Servants whispered faster than they walked. Alliances were forged with a single glance. Arguments started in murmurs and ended in abrupt silence. Warriors shifted their stances, their hands inching closer to the hilts of their swords. The queen observed it all, then gave a single, decisive nod. A guard stepped forward. By order of the throne, he announced, his voice ringing out. This will be carried out now. A name was called. The slave boy looked up as two guards moved not toward him, but straight past him. They were heading for someone he never would have expected. The queen's breath caught in her throat. The prince's jaw tightened, but the king did not blink. Like, subscribe, and share Fullest Tales, because when patience runs out, consequences move fast.